Well, it's Wednesday. Time to film again, right? Don't mind the cat butts that are running around. Anyways, so let's get this started. Finally got contacts, so I'm happy again. No more stinking glasses that suck because they're, oh my gosh, they're from 2009. Let's just say that, because I can't afford new glasses. The last time I bought glasses online, because they're affordable, I can't wear them because they're too big for my face and they cause me to have vertigo like crazy. So, you might see a cattail. She's up here being a butthead. Aurora. Anyways, nervous. I need to get through this. Easy. Speezy. Okay, so I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I don't actually keep track of it. I just get email notifications on my computer whenever somebody subscribes, so thanks. I really appreciate it. It's good to know that somebody wants to listen to me talk, I suppose. But let's get started, I suppose. I'm hungry, so I need to get through this so I can go eat. My daughter's at school. It's her last day. I'm nervous about that just because what am I going to do all summer with her? She doesn't have anything to do, so I'm going to be like... Anyways, so let's finish up my Maynia. I only did 2 more things after my last video, and then I was done. So I only made it till the 10th, I think. Yes. Oh, yes. No. Did I not write that down properly? Okay, I forgot to write. Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot. I wrote this down wrong, I think. Anyways, let's just try to get through this. I don't have the date for, oh, maybe I do. Where is it? Okay, Nativity. Where are you? Sorry, guys. I didn't write it down. Okay, so I don't have the date for when I started this, but I did start the Nativity sampler, I believe. I don't think I showed this one. Anyways, if I did, sorry. I'm totally thrown off because of the fact that I did not write this down. Just this one. I have everything else tracked except this one. Anyways, it's the Heirloom Nativity sampler by Victoria Sampler. I bought this with Christmas money. And I thought it was beautiful, and I like the fact that it has the specialty stitches. The only part that scares me the most is this part. So we'll see. I started at the top. Oop, where is it? Right here. I did start at the top, so can you see that? Just barely. A little bit of white because that's the only place I could start at, and then a little bit of the angel right there. Cat, get out of my trash. Sorry, the cat is digging through my trash can. Hold on. He loves to chew on plastic and then throw it up everywhere. So he's a butthead. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Kids yelling at me. I feel so completely unprepared. Oh, okay. So the Nativity sampler, you saw my start, and then I have all the accessory packs. I put them on these cards. And to help, because I had to separate them, and this white, this Krennic Mori in white, I think I need to trim that because it is super long. Like, look at this. It's really hard to work with. It's like my arm span plus my shoulders. It's a little too long. I like my lengths to be just from my shoulder to my hand. It's about, I usually count 10 off of bobbin, and that's usually about that long. Anyways, and plus, it gets kind of fuzzy. I've never used this kind of stuff before, so it gets kind of fuzzy when it was going through the fabric being that long, so definitely need to trim that. Anyways, sorry. And then my last Maynia start is Frozen by DoNa Stitch. My daughter chose this when I bought it last year sometime. which I really wish she wouldn't have at the time, because I was like, I'm tired. I'm done with Frozen. I'm over it. And just, we watched it too many times. But it is her first Disney movie, her first Disney princess. And I remember how much I loved Ariel from The Little Mermaid when I was a child. I wanted everything. Little Mermaid, my favorite color when I was a kid was red because of Ariel's hair. So I figured, you know what, it's fine. I'll do this for her. Maybe she'll have it for a long time, because this is her first Disney movie. If I were to ask her to choose one now, she'd choose Beauty and the Beast, because she's super obsessed with that right now. And she doesn't even like the live action version. She likes the cartoon one better, but she's 4. What do you expect? Anyway, so those were my Mania starts. I started that one, the Frozen one, on the 10th. So I stopped on the 10th. I didn't make it to the 15th. That's only because I don't have 15 projects to start, and I don't want to buy more to start. So I guess I could have done more of these, but I don't want to do more of these just yet. Anyway, so, oh, I didn't even show the Frozen. See? What a bad day. I've been wanting and waiting to film. Waiting and waiting and waiting and being like, oh, man, is it time to film yet? Is it today? Is it today? Is it today? And today's the day, and thought I was prepared. I get everything out. I'm not prepared. I think I'm just too nervous. Anyways, so there is my start. I can't see there. It's just the middle of the pattern. Right, this big blue chunk right here. Ow. This big blue chunk. So I did that. I did the white outline around it, and then I started on some blue, and then I said, I'm done for now. I don't want to work on it anymore. Let's see, is this going to fit in there? Probably not. I'll clean up afterwards. So there's that. All right, we'll go into FFOs first before I go into my whips. Okay, so I FFO'd my, well, hello there, May and June. Well, I did June first, and then I finished, or FFO'd May because I had to fix those buttons, but here's June. Okay, hold on, my son's calling me. Let me pause it. Okay, sorry. I don't understand why today is not a good day. Anyway, so, finished June. Buttons. I had laced the back, and then this is just a piece of felt that I had laying around that I just whip stitched on. Kind of like you do with binding on a quilt. Anyway, so there's that one. And then here is May. I got this one finished yesterday. I fixed the buttons, which they're still not perfect, but you know what? Better than what they were. And then I just used red, which had a few test stitches in it from my machine, but I was like, you know what, it doesn't even matter. It's just scrap felt that I had. And at Hobby Lobby yesterday I found this beauty. It comes with either a hanger or the stand piece, and it's 7 inches, so it was perfect because these are 6.5 by 6.5 and this is 7, so it's perfect. So I was like, I got home and I stuck June on it first. But I was like, look. Oops. I don't even need the Velcro bits because the wood, well, it's not going to be up like that. The wood bit holds on to the felt so well. And I thought it was pretty. It was better than the plaque that I initially got, but it was too small. It was just a plaque kind of like the one that is shown on the pattern. And I would have painted it black, but it didn't fit, so I returned it. And then I got lucky and saw this, and I thought this was better. I might add the Velcro eventually, but like I said, I plan to just stand it like that, so it'll be at an angle, and I'll just hold it on. There's hair. Hold it on like so. It's crooked too, and it just sits on the shelf in my living room. So next month I'll probably do July and August, and then order those buttons and get those done. Anyways, So there's that finish. And then this beast. You guys probably all saw this on my Instagram or Stitch Maynia, but I got, oh, it's heavy. Sorry for the glare. Oh, no, it looks good. But I finally framed her. I framed it myself. Just tape some, what do you want to call it? Craft paper that I have. I have like a roll of craft paper, like wrapping paper type stuff, and I just used it for there. And I put 2 saw hooks, or saw teeth hook thingies on there. I figured 2 because it's so heavy. And then I wrote all the details on sticker paper I have, and then just cut it out and stuck it on there. Which it's, you know, Aphrodite by Mirabilia. I stitched it from May 2nd, 2016 until April 20th of 2017 for my daughter Olivia. She's excited to have this on her wall in her bedroom. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet because I'm worried to put it over her bed. Because what if it falls and hits her in the face? That'd be the worst. The frame is from Hobby Lobby because they were having 50% off sale. It's an 11 by 17 size, which I thought was perfect. Because I tried a 16 by 20, like I just tested it out, and while it was nice, it just made her look like she was just, you know, like just floating in the middle of nowhere. This does good. I'll insert a picture of the lacing. Well, I'll watch this back before I post it, but I'll add a picture of the lacing that I did on the back, just so you can see it. So there's that. And those are my 2 FFOs. And I did, like I said, I did the May one yesterday, and I did Aphrodite yesterday as well. Just kind of like spent the day finishing because I didn't really have much else to do. I mean, I could have stitched, but I didn't. Not until the evening. Okay, now it's time for the whips. Here's my little project bag. I made this one myself. Found a pattern online for like tablets and magazines, and I like this layout instead of this layout, I guess. So I just did like this. It's pretty fabric. It's just yellow on the inside. Anyways, here's my Stitchrovia piece. I decided to pick this up after the Frozen piece because I was just like, well, what needs attention? And I haven't touched this in quite a while. So I picked her back up and worked on it for 5 days. Yeah, till the 15th for 5 days. So I finished up. I had everything. Oh my goodness. I had the first quote done. I don't have the top done yet, but I just have that part done. And I had that one done. And then I had everything from All Things Up finished. So I added Most of All Yourself, and then, you know, the that, and then all the back stitching around the border. I had to add that. And it was pretty good that I picked it up because I was going through a very anxious time. 1 second. Well, honey. Okay, let me pause, see what he wants. Okay. What about it? I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's such a pain in the butt. Give him options and he doesn't choose any of them. Just stands there and looks at you like, what are you going to do for me, Mom? I don't know. I love him, but I hate him. Anyways, what I was saying, if I'm not repeating myself too much. When I picked it back up, I was going through a pretty anxious time, and doing that Most of All Yourself was pretty good. You know, it was pretty touching. It helped. And then I started on the next one. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. I got all the way to there, you know, under irreplaceable, and I said, I'm done. I want to really work on something else. My needle minder, which actually doesn't work for some reason. Llama face. I'm working this on 22 count, and I'm doing it 1/1 because I did not want it to be giant. But, oh, and so when I started this, I had recharted all this to be the purple, and then I left this color, which was charted. I might go back and just rip it out and put it as charted because I really do like it, and I don't want to go through all that crap of trying to figure out what colors I should replace like I did here. I might leave this because I actually had to rip this out like 3 times when I did it because I put it in the wrong spot and I kept messing it up. So I might leave that as the only purple variegated thing in here. I don't know, we'll see. And since it would just be, I would just be ripping out, actually, yeah, Be Yourself, the little back stitching, and then the is. That's the only thing I changed. Everything else is as charted. Oh my gosh. So, we'll see. Anyways, I am sorry for being crazy. I feel very manic right now. I don't even know why. I don't. Crazy. I think it's because I'm hungry. I'm starving. I didn't eat breakfast. I never eat breakfast. Even though I love breakfast. So I'm hungry. And I have to make sure to eat within the time frame before I have to go get my daughter. Anyways. And then on the 15th, on Monday, I picked back up. This is what I picked up. My Hyrule Light World map. The Legend of Zelda, the map, the game map for Link to the Past. I don't know. I love, 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 love Zelda, like I've said before. If I can find a picture of my quilt that's mostly done, I will insert that here. But yeah, when I picked it up, I didn't have these lines done. I didn't have all this. I had mostly just this. So what I did was I went back in and filled up the little like 1 or 2 stitches here, 1 or 2 stitches there. And then I started doing these bits here. And then this morning I put in all this, oh, it's hard to see, like this dark stuff here, the light stuff across the top, and then the dark stuff kept coming down this way. There's so much green. Last night I told my husband, I'm like, I didn't realize there are this many shades of green. It's a lot of green. There's a little bit of blue in here, and then there'll be blue right here and right up here because it's a little moat around the castle. Anyways, and then I have my Grime Guard and my needle minder from stormbornboutique.com. I have that on there. And oh, and then at Hobby Lobby when I went the other day, I saw this little dish in the candy section. I ate them all, so I can't show you. I ate them all. They're little swords, little orange candy swords. They were delicious. But yeah, I had to get this because it's Link from the original Zelda, which I love. I love this one, and I love Link to the Past. They're my favorite. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I thought about, oops, sorry, there's another kitty outside, Charlotte. Our neighbor's cat likes to come visit us. Her name is Charlotte. Oh, hopefully Aurora doesn't freak out. She's so sweet. So she comes to visit, and Aurora doesn't like her. Aurora likes to scream at her. But the window's not open, and Charlotte can't get up to this window, so hopefully all good. Hopefully she won't start screaming and attacking the window. Anyways, I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to really use it for needles because I already have a thing for needles. It's too big to be a needle minder. I mean, I could use this part, but then what? No, I don't know. We'll see. But I love it. It's cute. No haul. I haven't bought anything this week other than the frame and the board. Haven't bought anything. Okay, so I need to get this finished up real quick. I recorded my video, which you saw the first half, and I learned some new editing tricks, so I just kind of put my facts in with that as they came. But I got the idea from Stitchrovia on Flosstube. She did the 20 random acts. No, 20 random facts. but she didn't do 20 of them. I figured I'd do 20 since I already started. I already went and got my daughter from school, came home, so I really do need to do this quick, plus my phone's dying, and my husband will be home soon, and I don't need him making fun of me doing this. So, start off with fact number 9. I was born in South Dakota, raised in Wisconsin, and I'm currently living in Colorado. Number 10, I left home at 19 to join the Army, which means 11. Fact 11 is I served in Korea and Germany only. Number 12, I've been married 3 times, but my kids are from my last marriage, so that is a blessing. And I'm only 32 years old. Yeah. Number 13, I met my biological dad about 4 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter. Now, fact 14, I've had 16 piercings total. I currently only have 6 left. And I used to have my ears stretched out to 1/2 inch. Long story, just got tired of it. My ears are sensitive. I can only have 2 certain types of plugs in my ear now, or in my ears, so, and I couldn't afford to buy all the fancy ones that my ears could deal with. So I stretched them back down. They're not all the way back down, but they are good enough. I have 7 tattoos. I would like to get one more, hopefully within the next couple of months. I already have it planned out. I want to get a big thigh piece with some flowers and a cat skull, preferably in the profile, but I don't know. I found an artist here whose artwork is amazing. And so hopefully, just gotta save that money. Number 16, I'm a very, very picky eater. Like, I might almost have an eating disorder. Not to make fun of it, it's a serious thing. And I've thought about it, but I don't know if it's a true eating disorder or not. But I'm super picky. Like, I seriously eat the worst stuff for me. I'll eat 1 meal a day sometimes. I don't eat breakfast. Like, I think I mentioned that earlier. I mean, I'll eat breakfast, but it's just not a priority to me. Eating's not a priority. I did eat after I filmed the first half of the video, and I feel a lot better now, but I had fried chicken that I deep fried in oil because that's the only way to eat it. But yes, no more about that. Number 17, I have changed my hair a billion times. The only thing I've never done is probably dyed it black. I will insert a picture of when I shaved it when I turned 18. Fact number 18. I've only been stitching for about 2 years now. I started a month before my son was born, so he's 2 years now. Started in February of 2015. Yeah, what a time to start stitching, right? No time better than right now. Number 19, I don't wear makeup unless it's eyeliner and mascara. It's because I have a terrible habit of picking my face when I have a breakout, as you can see here, and I don't know, I can't seem to break that habit. And I figured putting makeup on top of it just makes it look worse, so I don't bother. There was a time in my life where I had went nuts and racked up a good amount of debt on MAC cosmetics. But, you know, it's not worth it. It really isn't. It's, why? Anyways, and then fact number 20. I got my driver's license when I turned 24. When I was 16, my mom couldn't afford for me to take a class. I had no problem with that. I didn't mind riding the bus to school. When I turned 18, I took the written test and got a permit, but my mom was too chicken to, let me drive or practice. So never. And then I turned 19. I went to the Army, so I didn't need it. And in Korea, you're not allowed to drive under a certain rank. A ranking. So I never needed it there. When I moved to Germany, I could have, in between Korea and Germany, I got my driver's license. I was 24 at the time. I could have driven in Germany, but there was too much work involved in transferring it over and, you know, having to take the German test and all that other bull crap. So I just didn't. And I only stayed in Germany for about 6 months anyway, so I learned to drive when I was 24 years old. No biggie. Other than that, that's it. I hope this video wasn't too crazy with all the little ticker tape facts and info. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, I suppose, if that was something I should continue to do, or I mean, I'll probably do it if I forget to say any information about the stitchy pieces or something like that, but you know, just randomness. It's me. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you thought. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you next time.